So at KSW 89, we have an interesting main event in the welterweight division. So this fight is for the KSW welterweight championship. We have the defending champion Adrian Bartosinki versus not just the lightweight champion, the featherweight champion coming up to fight the welterweight champion. We have Salahdine Parsnasse. Panes. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that. I'm so sorry. But this guy's a fucking beast. Saladin, he is a really, really good prospect. If you watch his fights, like this guy is good everywhere. This guy puts on masterclasses. Not just does he put on masterclasses, he fucking bullies people in there. I watched his fight against the lightweight champion. It turned into an actual bullying. The featherweight champion coming up just completely fucking bullied and embarrassed the lightweight champion. Like slammed him, beat him up, choked him out. Like it was very one-sided. Like this guy is really good. This guy's skill level is so high. And if you look, you see that he does have a loss on his record, which is a forearm strike uh, to Daniel Torres. But he actually avenges that loss against Daniel Torres 2 fights later, beats him by a unanimous decision. And yeah, so the guy's avenged his one loss. He's also got a custom rules bout on his record against Tangy Lang Teng. I don't know what the backstory to that is. I'm not quite sure what the change was, but that's another win on his record. But this guy, he's beat some really good level of competition. He's really good. Like, look at the guys he's beat. Beat Morgan Charrier in the UFC. He beat William Gomez in the UFC. He beat Ivan Inga, who Conor McGregor knocked out back in the day. He still fights to this day. Uh, yeah, he's beat some really good level of competition. Like I mentioned before, he beat Daniel Torres in a rematch. Uh, he beat the KSW lightweight champion as well. Like the guy's a unit. Like he is just a fucking machine. Like this guy, like he really just bullies. He really just bullies these motherfuckers. But he is a very good fighter, very good skill set. His opponent, Adrian Bartosinki, he's really good as well. Very powerful guy. This guy is fucking very powerful. If you go look at his record, KO, knee bar, which is very interesting to see. KO, doctor stoppage, elbows, punches, doctor stoppage, punches, decision. His only decisions are his first 2 fights. And then he has a really extended amateur background as well. Like this guy's a good grappler. He's a good striker. He's very strong. We'll say though that Saradine does actually have the reach advantage here, but I feel like Adrian Bartosinki is going to be such an imposing force in this fight. This guy's a former middleweight, and this guy's like a big welterweight. This guy's actually very big for welterweight. He's only an inch taller than Saradine, but you can just tell the frame wise, he is so much bigger. Like this guy, I feel like this fight, if we're gonna like round this fight out, this fight is like putting in who's a good featherweight equivalent to Saradine. No, I'm not even gonna go skill wise. I'm just gonna look at a UFC featherweight who you could really like compare him to. It'd be like putting, and when I say this, I'm not saying they're the same fighter or they fight the same or everything, but frame wise, I feel like this fight, it's like, I mean, Saradine's pretty built. So I was going to say Ortega, but no, it wouldn't be Ortega. This fight is like putting, probably like putting Sadiq Yusuf, or yeah, no, actually, it's probably like putting Lerone Murphy in there with fucking Jeff Neal. They're like that's the best way I can put this out. I'm not saying him and Lerone Murphy fight the same or anything like that. I'm just saying build wise, it's probably the best way you could word it. Only an inch difference between them. Like this is literally if you had Jeff Neal versus Lerone Murphy. I just feel like there is going to be such a big size difference. I think Adrian Bartosinki, I just think he's going to be so imposing in there. I just see him KOing Saradine. Saradine's a great prospect, and even if he loses this, he cannot hold his head in shame. Nobody's going up there and going for a third belt. And KSW is a legit organization. It's not like this is like some small regional promotion where you can go and get like 5 belts easy peasy. Like, it's even to have 1 belt in KSW is not an easy task. To have two is fucking incredible, and to go for a third one, like that is like historic. This is a historic fight, like generally. But I think he is gonna fall short here. Just the size difference, man. The size difference is gonna be insane. He can offensively wrestle as well. He has offensive grappling. He's powerful. I can just see him sort of buzzsawing past Saradine. Saradine's very good skill wise. I'd say he's better, but like the size, the way he fights as well, like the way his fight style is just trying to knock you the fuck out. And now you're giving him a featherweight, like a career featherweight. He's only fought at lightweight like twice in his career, and he's going straight up. Like his last fight was at featherweight. He doesn't have proper time to prepare to size up to this division. He's gonna look really undersized in there, and I just see Adrian just fucking pressing against him, beating the shit out of him, and probably KOing him. But still, Saradine's got some balls of steel because I don't know anyone who would be doing this on the regional scene. Like he could easily just build up a few more title defenses at featherweight or lightweight or whatever, and he would be in the UFC no problem. But he's daring to be great, so you got to respect him for that. But I just don't think this is going to play out as well as he thinks it was. But still, you got to respect him. This is like a crazy thing to do. This is a crazy task for anyone to try and achieve. You got to give him respect for it. But will this play out well for him? I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't get brutalized in this. But hey, if he proves me wrong, then like fucking hell, he'll be 19-1. You got to sign him straight to the UFC, like you generally do. But yeah, I don't think it's going to go well for him. But I'm going to go Adrian Bartosinki getting a. I'm going to go first round KO. I know Saradine is really good, but just the skill is going to be outsized here. Like the size difference is going to be too much. Like generally. But like I say, if Saradine wins, he's like a fucking future like title contender at featherweight. Because to go in there and beat a guy this much bigger, who's also a very skilled opponent. It's not like he's just some big brawler or something like that. He's actually very skilled as well. But 14-0 as well, undefeated. Like this guy's mindset, he's bigger, he's stronger, he's undefeated. His mindset going into this is he's going to really try and take out Saradine here. But we'll see what happens. All respect to Saradine, but I do think he is going to get KO'd here. But that's my prediction for this main event at KSW 89. Should be a really good fight though. KSW fights always deliver. I'll try and catch this fight if I can. I always try and catch the KSW cards. Because, yeah, they're always banger cards. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. So make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on this matchup. Who you going with. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.